Mr. Speaker, next week there will be hundreds of thousands of Canadians who will be celebrating Ramadan. Of course, across the world, hundreds of millions. I want to take this opportunity to wish all of those who are celebrating Ramadan, Ramadan Mubarak. Last year, I had the opportunity to fast for the entire period of Ramadan. It's something I'm going to do again in support of a charity called Give 30. And that is to take the money that you save from fasting every day to give to those that are more needy, and particularly food banks. When I fasted, it was an incredible experience to feel what it was like to be hungry. And of course, I got relief at the end of the day. But for many children, unfortunately, in Canada and around the world, that relief never comes. They have to make it through a day and try to learn and try to prepare for their future without the aid of food. This charity gives an opportunity to reflect upon that and use the power of Ramadan to help others. Thank you.
Hello, David. Morning.
Morning, sir.
Can you just tell us about your favourite book that you've been reading?
My favourite book? Well, it goes back 5 years and it's a great book and everybody should have one on their bookshelf. What is it? No, it's not that one, it's the Quran. How I got introduced to the Quran was I was on the plane coming back from New York. Yeah, that's over that way. Oh, no, it's not. It's over that way. And the thing is, believe it or not, really, this guy was reading a book. He left it on the seat when he got off the plane, like me. And you know what? I chased after this guy and said to him, "Hey, mister, you left your book." He said, "No, you keep it." I said, "Well, okay." So I kept it. And then I was waiting in the airport lounge in Heathrow. And what happened? I started to cry when I read the Quran. So I put the book down. I read it twice a day. And not only that, I keep it under my pillow.
And you also read it to people as well, don't you?
I do, and I'm just going to go with that. And not only that, as an activity coordinator working with people with dementia, I read it to them. And the thing is, they ask me questions, I don't know all the answers, but I know there's one thing in the Quran. What is it? Truth. And if you was lost in the desert, or you was lost somewhere in town, you'd ask somebody away. What's the Quran? It's a map for life.